I am the vine, after all, Jesus says. I am the vine, you are the branches. I think those words bring us to the heart of Eucharistic doctrine. And also to the heart of our understanding of church. For Eucharist and Church is all about participation in Christ. Eucharist and Church is all about participation in Christ. It's about the branches being united to, or in John's language, remaining in, meno, or mene, to remain in Christ. That verb, meno, to remain, 10 times in this short passage in chapter 15. 10 times. And of course also elsewhere in John's Gospel, especially here. And that's not just an individual matter. For divine language is ecclesial language. Psalm 80. You brought out a vine out of Egypt. You drove out the nations and planted the vine. You cleared the ground for it. It took deep root, filled the land. The mountains were covered with its shade, the mighty cedars with its branches. It sent out its branches to the sea and shoots to the river. What the psalmist is doing in Psalm 80, of course, is he's telling the story of Exodus. Right? From Egypt to the promised land. He's transplanting, God is to say. God is transplanting the vine from Egypt to the promised land. And so Israel is the vine that God tends and nurtures. There's even a passage, this is just one, but there's lots of passages that talk about Israel's vine. And Jeremiah chapter 2, in fact, talks about the true vine, the very language that St. John uses in chapter 15, the true vine. So it's by abiding in Christ, to remain, by abiding in Christ, that we join the church. And it is, I think we can turn this around as well, it is by joining the church that we join and remain in Jesus Christ. Those two are inseparable. Christology and ecclesiology go hand in hand. You cannot have the one without the other. You need to be in the upper room, along with the apostles. Acts chapter 2, again, they're in the upper room, right at the very beginning. United to Jesus, the risen and ascended Lord. It's in that manner that we participate in Him, eating the living bread, chapter 6 of John, and drinking the fruit of the vine, as the Gospels put it, the fruit of the vine. Jesus is the living bread, manna from heaven. Jesus is the true vine. And so Jesus comments at the end of his story about the vine and the branches, at the end of the parable. He says, greater love has no one than this, than that someone lay down his life for his friends. What he does is he connects this vine language, this parable, he connects it to sacrifice, right? He connects it to his death. And Polycarp, indirectly you could say, also connects it to his own sacrificial entry into Christ's own sacrifice.